We're joined by Jason Brodsky, Policy Director at United Against Nuclear Iran. Great to see you, Jason. So the last 5 rounds of talks don't appear to have brought the two countries any closer. Might that change when the talks go public, as they are scheduled to in Baghdad?
It's great to be with you. I think we need to tread carefully with this announcement from Iraq's foreign minister, because Iraqi officials and Iranian officials have a history of overstating the progress on the Iranian-Saudi dialogue in Baghdad, whereas the Saudis are more publicly circumspect and downcast as to the progress being made. But that doesn't necessarily mean that a meeting won't happen. There has been a change in Iran has sent Saeed Iravani, who had been heading that Saudi delegation to Baghdad, and he'll be the new Iranian ambassador to the United Nations. So this shift might be an indication that they are moving to a more public phase in the dialogue.
Well, if the talks do go ahead, do you think it might be related to Riyadh's increasing embrace of Israel, at least behind the scenes? Do you think Iran is worried about that?
Well, I think these talks have been going on for some time. They actually predate the Biden administration, and they were a reflection of the perceived lack of commitment to the United States in the region, particularly after the non-response of Iranian attacks on Saudi energy infrastructure. And so I think a lot of regional players are hedging, and this Saudi dialogue is one example of that dynamic. And I think that we also have to be realistic as to the amount of progress that can be made, because Iran doesn't really seek regional integration, it seeks domination.
And where would the US stand, do you think, on Iran talking to Saudi Arabia?
I think the Biden administration would welcome that prospect. But again, I think that we all need to keep our expectations in check, because, a meeting at the foreign ministry level doesn't necessarily signal complete rapprochement. Let's remember that Iran's foreign minister in the Iranian system is not a decision maker. He's an implementer. And the issues between both countries are deep, and they are not going to be resolved overnight.
I have to ask you as well, the French President Emmanuel Macron mentioned today that once again time is running out when it comes to signing the JCPOA. Your thoughts on where we are with the nuclear deal?
I really sadly believe that Western negotiators don't have any credibility with the Iranian system anymore. We see this with Iranian media outlets like Tasnim making fun of Western diplomatic messaging. In February 2022, the French foreign ministry said it was not a matter of weeks, it was a matter of days before a political decision was needed from Iran. Fast forward to July 2022, there's still an opportunity to revive the nuclear deal, according to the French president. So this is a real problem for the West, and I think that they need to get their messaging more disciplined.
We're all getting a strong sense of deja vu, aren't we? Thank you very much indeed, Jason Brodsky there.